I'm so delighted to be here with you and to share with you some of our stories. I wouldn't be long with you because I am the last one, and I know some of you in rush and have a flight, so it wouldn't be long. I am excited to celebrate with you the outstanding leadership and achievements demonstrated by women leaders. I am a mother of 7 children. I graduated from University of Reading, and I'm a researcher in the university, I'm a researcher in Saudi Arabia in the Ministry of Education. I'm going to share with you my story, and then we'll talk a bit about the change that has been taking place in Saudi Arabia in terms of Saudi women empowerment. My story started when I was 6-year-old, when the school refused to accept me in the year 1. My parent took me when I was 6 years to the school and asked to register me. The head teacher refused me. The reason why is that on my birthday certificate, my age was 5. There was a mistake. My mom tried to explain that there is a mistake in my age, and it's been written mistakenly. The head teacher refused, and then my mom took me back to the house. I felt sad because I just finished the kindergarten and couldn't wait to start my school. My mom told me that I'm going again to the kindergarten, which is frustrated for me. And then I finished kindergarten and started the year 1 with high skill of reading and writing in Arabic and English. I remember the first day of my school, my teacher gave me the textbook. And then because I am good at reading and writing, it was the Arabic language book. I have written and I have done all the exercises of this textbook from the first page until the last page in one day, and then gave it to my teacher. I want to impress her that I am good. I need to move to the other grade. I thought the system will work like this. The teacher shocked me, and she told me off. She said, "Who told you to do all the exercises? Can you please erase it and rubber it?" I felt shocked and couldn't forget that day because I want to impress her, but the situation is opposite. Never mind, I finished my grade until year 9, with an excellent grade. All my grade from year 1 until year 9 I was the highest grade in the classroom. So I used to be the first class with my classmates. So all people, all teachers, all my friends point to me that I am genius, I'm smart, because my life is my education. My life is my school and my teachers. I love all my teachers, even all my teachers, and even the teacher who told me off in year 1. And she treated me as a mother. After year 9, my age was 16, as I am late for 1 year. After year 9, I stopped my education for 1 year. Can you guess the reason that maybe stop a little girl from any reason? What's the reason can stop a little girl from doing her schooling? And also, I was the first class, and also my grade was 99.9%. I was the highest grade in my city. But after this grade, I stopped for 1 year. The reason, can you guess anything? Yes. My parents forced me to marry my cousin. My mom came to me and said to me, "Rfah, you have to marry your cousin." And I said, "Mom, please, can you let me complete my education?" She said, "No, you can't. Your cousin wants to marry you this year." I said, "Please, Mom, at least let me complete my secondary school, because my life is my school." She said, "Okay, Rfah, you can complete your secondary school, and then you will marry your cousin, but as a second wife." And she said to me, "I have 2 options. I want to complete my education because I am genius with in the school. But no, there is no choice. Because I don't prefer to be a second wife. I prefer to marry my cousin." But my mom, she asked him one term and condition that she has to complete her education. I completed my secondary school from house, studying in my house. There is no teacher. I teach myself. And in year 10 and 11, I was A plus student, studying from the house, self-learner. In year 12, which is the critical year that you are going to access university or higher education, my grade was very good because the death of my father influenced my level. Because, as you know, the emotion will affect any human being. After that, I completed my bachelor degree with A plus. My grade was 95% in math and science, and then completed my master degree and also my PhD degree in UK. Because I don't have much more time, so I'm not going to in deep. This is my family, this is my husband, and those are my 3 sons, and the youngest one is here, and this is the last baby, and I spend now 1 year with my little baby because she needs me. Here is some of, I don't want to show you some of our videos because there's no time, and maybe you will feel that I'm crazy to complete all my work and academic life with a very large family and also with tough life. This is my achievement. When I graduated from University of Reading, I have published 2 papers, and after that, I published another paper, have written 2 books, and also I learned how to drive in UK. As you know, Saudi Arabia, women in Saudi Arabia have labeled that she couldn't drive. She couldn't drive. I think the majority of you know, but this is set to change. You know, the guardianship, so I talk about my story. Now to go to the Saudi women status as it's been changed by the new government. And the guardianship is one of the most obstacles that Saudi women face in her social and economic life, and also in education. The guardianship means that every single woman, she has to have a male guardian who have the authority to make a range of critical decisions on her behalf. But this doesn't last because, you know, the rule has been changed by the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia and by the King Salman. He ordered all the government services to allow women to access any services without male consent, which is a huge improvement in our country. As you know, if I would like to travel or go to my work or, for example, or have a work or job, I have to have his consent, his approval. But now, this doesn't last. It's changed by the King Salman. Here is the car driving by King Salman when he lifted the ban on women drivers last year, 2018. And Saudi women now can drive and can fill the job previously reserved by men. So there is a huge improvement in the Saudi Arabia. And also the sport, the rules the rules are changed now. Women can play sports in the schools and also can compete in the Olympics Games. It was banned in the past, but now everything changed. Also, as a result of improving the education, the status of women have been improved in many aspects. For example, mortality and fertility rate has reduced, and also many job opportunities have increased. And in addition, the healthcare and nutrition has been improved for women. And also, if you visited Saudi Arabia 5 years ago or 10 years ago and visited, and if you would like to visit Saudi Arabia these days, you will notice a huge change in the streets, in the public. You will find Saudi women work in everywhere and in different levels. This is the largest city in the world for women. It's called Prince Noura bin Abdul Rahman University. It has more than 52,000 students. It has been led by women. All deans and vice chancellor and manager are women in this university. It's like a city. It's a huge, and there is a train. There is a woman learning how to drive in Riyadh, in the capital of Saudi Arabia, in this campus. If you access this campus, you will find women in everywhere, driving the train, as a security, engineering, everything. And they have all the disciplines that you imagine. King Abdullah, the last King Abdullah, recognized women's rights. He empowered women, and she can vote and stand as a candidate in the municipal council elections. Here is I will show you just one example that shows there is a gap between the number of male and female in the workplace. For example, number one, agriculture, foresting and fishing. The number of male is exceeding 49,000, but the number of female who is in the workplace in this sector is just 822. And this is the number of female. But by 2020, there is a plan to change all this, the percentage. I will show you now the vision of Saudi Arabia. King Salman and his son, the Crown Prince Mohammed, he established the Vision 2030 that they will go to improve the economy to be the strongest economy in the world by 2030. And they focus on women as well. I choose some schemes from this vision is that they said, we will continue investing in education and training so that our young women and men are equipped to the job of the future. Another one, Saudi Vision 2030, focus also on the rate of unemployment to reduce it from 11.6% to 7%, and also to increase women's participation in the workforce from 22% to be 30%. And before that, actually the kingdom makes giant strides toward gender equality and female empowerment. Saudi government have made phenomenal progress toward social, educational, and economic, and also empowering women. Thank you for your listening. If you have any question before you move, I am happy to answer your questions. Any questions? Anything about Saudi women? Anything about the culture? I gave you my story just to have an idea about the culture. It was in the past. For example, when I got married, I was 16. But nowadays, there is no women, no girls. It's rare to find girl to get married in 16-year-old. So any question or? Okay, thank you very much.